good thing about the day after Christmas is that pretty much have the gym to yourself. Not many people trying to come in at this time. Lately, I've been unintentionally bulking. I have been eating way more than I should be eating. Yesterday at Christmas was no exception. There was so much good food to eat and I just couldn't resist. I've been having an issue with just binging on stuff, like being really good and then just binging. And I think some of that is because I've been trying to limit my sugar consumption, and I'm used to eating healthy fruits, to satisfy that sweet craving. But I've been trying to really cut down on my sugar, so I've been eliminating fruits, and it's just really hard. I'm gonna try to buckle down and see if I can just willpower my way through it, because I'm trying to heal a bacterial overgrowth that I suspect that I have in my stomach and my intestines. So I'm really trying to limit those sugars, but it's just really hard because I get those intense cravings when I don't have fruits, and then I end up binging on bad stuff. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's really weird because if I put my mind to my diet, I can really dial it in, and I have been able to do that. But it's just since I came off carnivore diet, and that's a story. That's a story for another video. But I've really been trying to limit my sugars within the last month, and it really hasn't been working very good. And it's just weird for me because usually when I put my mind to my diet, I can really make it happen. But lately, I've just been doing really good and then binging. So I'll keep y'all updated on how that goes, but it's been really tough. So I've been unintentionally bulking, so I've been able to get a couple more reps each time on each lift that I do. I'm starting off with some mobility here. This is one of my favorite mobility exercises. They're called scissor slides, and you're just basically pressing that top leg down on the bottom leg, and when you pull that bottom leg back, you'll feel a heavy adductor contraction. And there's different varieties of this that I do, but I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably do a whole mobility video in the future. But for now, just wanted to show you some of my favorites, and this always primes my hips. I know I'm not doing any hip-based exercises, but I just like the way these make me feel. I'm hitting some rear delts first for my first exercise today. Kind of going off trying to pre-exhaust the pre-delts before I hit my bigger lifts. I'm really trying to grow my delts, so I find that when I hit them first, it really stimulates them, and then I can feel them on every exercise I do. So that's why I do it like that. Yeah, please excuse my voice. I got sick, came down with something else. In that first video, I started getting sick and I shook it off pretty quick, but this one had me losing my voice. And I'm also here at the park with my kids, so if you hear screaming or crying, it's probably them just playing or throwing a fit or something. But I got to use my time wisely. I just don't have that much time, so trying to knock this voiceover out. But I really like this form of face pulls when you're laying on your back. I just feel like I'm able to get a lot more rear delt stimulus. So I've been doing them like this on like a little aerobics block. I feel like they're a lot more effective than standing. The technique that I find works best on these face pulls is trying to actively split the rope apart as I pull my arms back. And that just adds that extra stimulus for the rear delts. One thing I've been focusing on lately with the biceps is trying to get that big stretch, so that's why I really like this exercise. Kind of sticking the chest out a little bit, letting the machine pull your arms back, and getting that big stretch on the biceps. I feel like it doesn't take very much for you to feel a really big pump in the biceps after doing something like that. One of the trainers here at Greater Than Performance and Rehab showed me this. His name is Austin. He's got a lot of experience in training, and as soon as he showed me this and I tried it out, I felt a huge pump within 2 sets of doing this. And for a while, all I did was 2 sets, and that was really all I needed. I'm a physical therapist, and I work at Greater Than Performance and Rehab in Dallas, Texas. I do a lot of different things, but
That's one of the places I work at. I love being there. The culture is so amazing, and everybody's so knowledgeable and everything. I learned so much just by being there. But I also do a couple of other things. I do home health, where I drive to people's houses. I work independent living with the geriatric population. I work in a hospital. I see private clients in their homes too.
I've never seen it rain like this in December. This is like a spring rain. It's crazy.
Next up is calves. The perfectionist in me wants to do highly edited videos, but to be honest, I just don't have time for that. And I see a trend on YouTube now where people are wanting to see real stuff, you know, not doctored up edited videos, but like the whole process. So this is some of the reason why I wanted to just post long unedited raw video up on YouTube of me going through the full set, showing you that, you know, I go until I can't really go anymore. And I think there's some value in that, to see someone doing a whole set instead of just like a highly edited cinematic form of it. So yeah, I come from making electronic music, and there's a lot of editing that goes into that. You almost have to be a perfectionist to get everything right. So this is kind of different for me, just to step back, accept the I guess the mistakes in my videos and even my talking, you know, not editing out certain things and just showing the full process. Another one of the trainers here at Greater Than put me onto this exercise. He just suggested that I work my calves a little bit better and increase the strength to help some of the hip issues I was having. So I adopted this. I do one set of these every single time I work out, so that's 4 days a week, on top of 2 sets 2 times a week of weighted calf exercises. And I've actually found that this has been growing my calves like crazy, just doing 1 set each side to failure. When I started, it was like 12, and now I can get like 21, I think is what I got here. They're really tough though. You get that crazy calf burn and pump when you do these. If you haven't done anything like this before, I would really suggest you try it out. I find that when I put focus on the eccentric and really get that big calf stretch on the way down, that's what allows me to really stimulate those calves. And also making sure you're not going too fast, but just like a good slow tempo to make sure you're controlling the movement instead of just going from point A to point B. That's what I found to help really trigger those calves as I'm doing these.
I've been loving calves lately. I know it's kind of a weird thing, but I'd rather have big calves than big legs. I just feel like your calves show more than your legs a lot of times. That's just me personally, you know. I don't know how many people actually feel like that. Let me know if you feel like that, but I feel like big calves really go a long way. The workout complete. Just got done working out here at Greater Than. Now I'm heading to the hospital. I work at a hospital where we see people right after hip replacements and knee replacements. We get them up and walking like 2 hours after surgery. So about to hit the shower, about to go to work. I want to encourage you, you know, if you struggle with making bad food decisions, just try to put things in place that will stop you from making those decisions. Implement strategies that will help you make better decisions and keep it moving. Don't get too hard on yourself. Don't let it throw you off so much that you can't keep going. You know, just learn from your mistakes, keep it moving, try to do better the next time. That's what I'm doing. You know, I made some bad decisions on Christmas yesterday. I ate way too many sweets, and I really went overboard. Like, I'm talking about, I was eating pecan pralines, date cake, ice cream, cookies, whatever was there, I ate it. And yeah, made some horrible decisions. I probably ate 3,500 calories over my maintenance, and you know, it is what it is, but I'm gonna try to really dial it in for the next couple weeks, and hopefully that habit will stick. If you're watching this, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.